Hey guys, it's Simi and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. We will be doing my cold makeup routine for tan skin. So let's just jump right into it. I have a couple of products here. I'll let you know what's really important about the product, like why I like it. You don't have to waste your money if you don't want to. Everything I got here is gonna be from the like the pharmacy store. Drugstore? The drugstore. So first we're gonna go in with this e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, pink first of all, but it's pink because this one has 4% niacinamide. I put like that much and I warm it up on my hands so it can get sticky. Niacinamide, I wouldn't just assume that it's good for you. From my knowledge, it's supposed to help with like your acne, and I focus it just like here where I get a lot of my oil. I don't really get a lot of my oil up here. You'll see me turn red because I do have rosacea. My mom is white and it should be sticky. Whatever brands or whatnot, for their like skincare products, they like to put like niacinamide on packaging and in their products just because people have like started understanding more about their skin and acne prone skin. Like, yeah, niacinamide is gonna work, but let me tell you, that niacinamide not gonna work if you're doing your makeup on some dirty skin. Right now we are just going in with some concealer, and you can see I'm spreading it really far and wide because for the winter months you get pale, and I like to lean into that paleness just a little bit. If you're watching this video, you probably have tan skin, but so not to go too far, the kind of like the concealer that matches like my hand, that's pretty like a good way of figuring out what's your concealer color. This LA Girl, I probably don't recommend these. They're cheap if you're in a pinch, right? These LA Girl Pro Concealers, I have 3 of them because I always get down to the nitty-gritty and then I'm like, I don't want to throw it away in case I have to go to the store and get a color, right? But this color is more yellowy, this color is more peachy tone, and this one is like a mix, but it looks very pale. And I like to just let that really like sit in and do its thing, start kind of like lining up, kind of like contour. I'm like anti-contouring, I think that's what they call it. I do like this because I don't actually use contour, and I just like to finger blend just a little, just so that you don't get any like harsh lines. But you need to go ahead and blend as it's drying because it will dry and it will stick in place. Now we're just gonna go ahead and blend. I did want to tell you guys a little bit, you probably haven't noticed, but your girl is back. Your girl is back on social media. I am on Instagram again. You know, I'm doing my thing on YouTube, and if you're new, if you're really new and you're not caught up on all the videos, I have started a Twitch and a gaming channel because I have been talking about starting like a gaming channel for my Minecraft content and whatnot for literally, I shit you not, like 7 months. And as you can see, I'm blending out first, like on the outskirts of it, and then I'm gonna go in and blend the inside as well. Even down my skin tone a lot, and then I just like to go over my nose like this because it's fine. We can add shadows later if you really do, but I don't like having harsh lines. So, and then I put the residuals like on my forehead and here. If you're also tan, you probably notice you can get like dark here, and if you have big lips like me, if you're ethnic, you know, you probably have like a shadow here underneath your lip. So sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't, but I'll just go like that, you know, and I'll let that sit for a little bit. Sometimes I'll put it there as well, like around my lips. If you really want to counter it, then you would use like red lipstick or like a red concealer. I don't really have time for that, and I don't really care to do all that. I'm trying to do this with things that I already have. It'll look decent. Will it look a little bit pale? Yeah, but that's why we add back color with our foundation. I'm using the Halo Liquid Glow Foundation. I love this foundation. In the shade 4 medium. So as you can see, I might be applying it. It might look a little dark, but once I start blending it out, I promise you it's not actually that dark. And I just kind of like that. I will say these kind of applicators where you have to keep dipping back and forth, if you have acne prone skin, is probably not the best, but that's why you need to make sure you're washing your skin and doing your skincare routine before you do your makeup, because if you don't, then you're just putting all that bad bacteria everywhere. So yeah, I have come back. To me, I just could not reason like doing Minecraft content on this channel, like on my main channel, because you guys are not here for that. You guys are here for hair content and makeup content and lifestyle content, which is fine. Like, you know, I'm not gonna try and make you like something that I like. I just need to find another medium to like help entertain that part of myself. I'm combining 2 things I love most: content creating and playing Minecraft. So it's fun for me. You'll notice I'm not trying to like take away any dark marks. It does make sense for your skin to kind of look as flat as possible, because we will go back and try to add some dimension with the blush and thing. But you want your skin to look like a blank canvas. You want it to look like you just been birthed by the snow. And I just have naturally good cheekbones. Like, argue with your mama. I'm just kidding. About now is when I go in with the lighter concealer. I'm gonna go back in on top and I'm gonna focus it here in my very inner corner. And I'm gonna actually drag it up. I see a lot of people, they'll go back and add the white after, but it'll kind of just look like dark because they didn't put concealer there first. So instead I just go a little bit up. And again, I'm helping create that nose contour. And then I will put a little here. And I like to take this and go like flower it up. And just go like that. And then I'll take whatever, again, the residuals, and I'll put it on my nose. And then I'll put it here. Yeah, we are anti-contouring. I don't like to drag this in my nose all the way up because it'll stretch your face. And me personally, I like the look of like a shorter, rounder face. I'm gonna actually let this sit while I go and apply my blush. Blusher, we're gonna go in with the e.l.f. Putty Blush in the shade Tahiti. So pretty on darker tan skin, like tan to darker skin. This shit will absolutely eat. I like to go and warm it up on my hands. Again, make sure that your hands are clean when you're doing this. I very much do my makeup as if like I'm a kid finger painting. So then I'm gonna take it here and go boop. Go ahead, wrap more in. Then I'm gonna go boop. And that's right underneath my concealer, as you can see. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put one more here, one more there. Rub it out a little bit before it gets too much. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit here on my temples. I'm probably gonna add some on my forehead. Now, this is not a revolutionary thing to use blush as contour. They've been doing it since the 80s. But I just think that when you're doing cold makeup, like, it really just makes you look like you're chilly, like you're turning red because you're chilly, you know what I mean? You're chilly. And now, we're gonna blend. We're gonna blend. Look, our lives depend on it, because it does. Something else I've been doing that you guys are probably noticing is gonna be that catch-up series. It's just been so fun to like go back in time and see the things that I have done from last year. And I am catching up, you know. I am back on YouTube and I have been maintaining that grace of having enough space to actually post consistently. I hope you decide to join me for the ride. I really like doing like my hair videos. I just recently finished doing more box braids on myself and really attempting the like medium-sized box braids, but these like are so long. So yeah, I do want to do more hair content on this channel, and I actually want to start my hand at doing a little bit of commentary, you know. I watch a lot of things and I have this proclivity to want to produce the kind of content that I consume, but I don't think it's gonna be like video essay form. I think it'll much more be like opinion based. I do like sharing my opinion, especially online, especially like with the like election and everything coming up and everything going on in like Palestine and Israel. I feel like it's very important to give my 2 cents in a world where, in a society, there's so much poo caca being spewed everywhere and people genuinely believing that the things that they're saying are true, and they're not even like doing their research. Like, have you even heard of Bell Hooks? Like, be for real. Look at that, she's bright, she's fresh out of the snow. Airbrush. So now is when we get to the powder. This is the one thing I have. I think I got it in like the section at Sephora when you go to the line, like the cashier. It's the Huda Beauty in shade Banana Bread, and I like that it has this little puff here. But like I said, anything that you have to go ahead and put back, it's not going to be the most sanitary. So if you have acne prone skin, I would probably put this puff down, use like a brush that you clean. So first I go in and set my under eyes like that. This one also, I feel like the puff is a little hard to get in the creases, so sometimes I do actually go with a brush. So the Banana Bread, as you can see, for tan skin, it really takes away those white, very bright undertones, and it makes it to where this is more flat. It's winter, we don't have time to be tanning and all that stuff. No, we are leaning into the paleness of our tan skin. We're leaning into the Hispanic accusations just for this little era of our life. And when summer comes, we'll live, laugh, and love. Okay? But for now, we're gonna lean into our White Walker ancestors, I suppose. I'm also not claiming that this is anything new. You know, this is just the way that I do it. For my tan skin, I've been doing my makeup for, oh my God, almost 10 years. Anyways, Is it focusing on me? I can't tell if my eyes are not focusing or if it's just not focusing on me. I guess we'll find out in editing. It's like very messy. So I like to just tap a little bit into the cap. And this way you can control the powder a lot more. And then I just go ahead and set it like this, further setting wherever I put that concealer. And I am tight, basically like tight lining my eye, like my under eye, really lifting to create that like snatched look underneath my eyebrows and then on my eyelid, because that tends to get like sweaty. Your makeup is like 60% your skincare routine. And I just line wherever I put that concealer. And boom, look at that base. It's so messy, but you can achieve the same thing with any white translucent powder, like the Airspun if you have that, when that whole craze was going around. As you'll see, I'll like use the Maybelline Fit Me to set the rest of my face. I got this in light medium when I had got it because I was using it to bake my under eyes, but I would probably recommend the actual medium one. It's just a little dark, as you can see there, and it's very peachy, which I do like. So I'll take a little of that and I'll go boop right there. But what I like to do is actually curve it, and that really does help create a little bit of a highlight. One thing I would add to this equation that I don't have right now is probably like my setting spray. I don't usually use setting spray anymore because I don't see a reason for me to have makeup on for more than a couple of hours. And honestly, just find the cheapest setting spray that you can possibly find. It's very much not important. Like the Wet n Wild, the Milani, the e.l.f., they all work decent. I would say my favorite setting spray is probably still the Urban Decay, but I like the one that comes in the yellow bottle much better. It doesn't smell as bad to me, you know? Oh my gosh, I have to get a move on. Yeah, your girl talks a lot. Do I really want to make like commentary content? I talk so fucking much, but I'm gonna have to like actually outline it and at least plan the points that I want to talk about. So it's just something I thought about doing. Next, we're gonna do our blush. I don't remember where I got this palette, but it's the Isn't It Peachy palette by Makeup Obsession. Actually, I lied. I think I know exactly where I got it, and I think it was Target. So now I'm just taking my blush brush, which just kind of looks like this, and then I'll go in first with this like kind of darker shade, and then I'll go in with this shade back here. If you're a little bit lighter than me, then you might want to try out this shade here. I just think that it's too close to like my skin color for it to like pop the way I want it to. So I just usually like will mix these two here, tap it off, and then go ham. And I blend in circles. I have also thought about like starting a podcast, but honestly, I just don't think that's in the cards for me right now. Like, I would much rather focus on the mediums that I have right now and the new ones I'm trying to start. If I start a podcast, it would probably be in like 2025. Anything I have to say, I can usually just turn on my camera and say it there. Make sure you're blending that blush all the way up into your temples. And again, this is something they used to do in the 80s, and I just think it looks so good. And I just like to tap a little bit underneath my nose because we're cold. Looking a little bit sick, and it's okay because everybody's sick in the winter. Duh. Next, I'm actually going to pivot and I'm gonna work a little bit on my eyes. It's just weird. Like, I change my order that I do my makeup every single day. Like, there are no rules. That's the thing I love the most about makeup. Right now, I'm just using a brow pencil, like the end of a brow pencil, to brush out my eyebrows. I'm just gonna take the other end of it, and this is the NYX Professional Makeup Brow Pencil, the micro brow pencil in apparently black. But I just lightly stroke the hairs, and all of a sudden I have a front to my brow. So fun. When in doubt, blend it out, girl. And me personally, for like cold makeup, I like the look of like gel brows. I want to look like I just gave head to Jack Frost. So that was just this eyebrow pencil, but I don't really, it's whatever. Then I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. brow lift. It's just a clear brow gel, and you just put a little bit on your eyebrows. Oh shit, this is a little bit dark. Whenever it's too dark, I just take whatever's on my beauty blender and I just go over it a little bit. Oh, shit, I totally have to hurry up because I'm supposed to be streaming at 3. By the time this video goes up, I should have a new profile picture and banner and such, so let me know if y'all like that in the comments below. It's something I like to redo probably like once or twice in 1 year. The key here about the eyebrows is really just keep them in place while you're going through whatever snowstorm you're going through. Me personally, I live in Florida, so no snowstorm. I just want to pretend like I'm in one. I actually plucked this one and didn't really pluck this one, which you can kind of tell. I take the top of my brush and I just drag it like that, and usually I'll take like my finger, I'll let my eyebrow like that. I've been a fan of like thinner eyebrows. I don't know. I know everyone's like still kind of on long that like bushy thing, but me personally, I prefer my eyebrows to look more like this. No, I'm not tripping. It's like totally not focusing. I like my eyebrows to look more like this than it to look like this. Then I like to go in with a concealer that's more my shade. I like this one here, the Maybelline Superstay. I really like this concealer, like a lot. It does have that same applicator thing though. I got this one in the shade 30. I basically just use this along the bottoms of my eyebrows and to tidy it up a little bit and to make it look a little brighter. I usually go like this. I like this applicator because it's just like flat, you know, it's flat tipped. Like so. I made that one look too skinny. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. When in doubt, blend it out. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know which one you're gonna get. Kind of fixed it. It's fine. Everything's fine. The last thing I'm gonna walk you through is kind of like a little bit of the eyeshadow and then the highlight. So I like this pinky highlight from Wet n Wild. You can use any pinkish icy highlight. This is the shade Blossom Glow. And I just take my same highlight brush, the one that I used before, and I'm gonna go here. If I had setting spray, I would have put the setting spray on first, but I think it looks pretty icy on its own. And I like the pinky one because I think it's just, oh my god.
You're in my light.
And I just blend in circles and I try to have a very light hand. The thing with these ones is that they're very buildable. So, oh no, scars. It's so pretty. Oh my god. I can't stop. So pretty. Okay, I gotta stop. Then I like to take a skinnier brush, and again I'm gonna go over where I put that concealer earlier, but I'm gonna make the line a lot shorter, and then I just kind of like lightly blend it out. On my nose I do like a little arch, and then I'm going to put a little bit underneath my eyebrow. We're going to take this NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil. Everyone has been raving about these. I like to use my Beauty Blender to hold my face down, but I go like this. And I don't mind if it's a little messy because again, it makes me just look like I was just in the snow. And then I drag it to the inner corner. Because I had that base of the concealer before, when I put this on top, it's gonna be super bright. I like to blend with my finger and I like to pull that up. This is the difference between this eye and this eye. Which one looks chillier? You tell me. One thing I also do sometimes is I'll take the white and go up a little bit and then just blend that out, because again, it helps like sharpen my concealer. So I'm gonna be right back when I have one eye done so I can show you the difference, and then I'll leave again and show you what both eyes look like. Do you like? One thing I think will give a similar effect is just having like white eyelashes, or even if you want to do like the white mascara on the bottom, I think it would really look nice. But I think it just looks like snow just fell on your eyelashes and you're just sticking with it, Can y'all tell I haven't seen snow? So that part is done. If this is a little bit too much for you, I completely understand. You can just put lashes on the top. You can have lashes that are black that have like white strips in it and stuff like that, and then just do the other one on the bottom. And so we're gonna do the last part, which is gonna be our lips. Now I am gonna tell you something you might not like. Skip the brown liner.
Oh my gosh, she said the thing. I can't believe she just said that. No brown liner? I'm literally tan.
Having like K-pop lips I think looks a lot better. I'm gonna use this L'Oreal Paris. I also stole this from my mom. It's in the shade 446 Amaze Matte lipstick. First of all, I'm gonna take whatever's left, if there is anything left on here, and put that on my lips. So then you're gonna take this, you're gonna put it here, and you're gonna shoot for booty hole lips, right? Hear me out. All of a sudden you got a little bit of color. Now I would recommend starting with a little bit and then going for more. I think it helps get that gradient that looks really nice. And if anything is ever too pigmented, Go like that. And now that you have your base of your chili lips, you're gonna go in with your choice of lip gloss. I'm gonna use a few today. First, I'm gonna go in with the NYX This Is Juice Gloss in the shade Pomegranate Cloud Girl. Okay, then I'm gonna go in with the LA Colors Lip Oil. And you can kind of see what I'm doing, but it also further creates that gradient. So I'm gonna go like this. I think I also, just like a lot of people, just like the feeling of lip oils more than I do a lip gloss. Okay, we're looking juicy. Yeah, we're looking like we just ate a strawberry and it's cold. Then we're gonna go in with a sparkly lip gloss.
Where the fuck is it?
I'm gonna use the Ruby Kisses Maximizer Plumping Lip Gloss, and it's in the, yeah, it's the shade PL01. I'm gonna put this everywhere low-key, and it's just gonna help with that like glass looking. Wow, look at the lighting now. Look at the lighting now. This is what my makeup looks like. We're gonna have the completed look. The completed look. I just don't care, but usually I will do my edges whenever I'm done with my makeup. That is the finished look. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope y'all enjoyed this kind of like FaceTime style, like honest real chat about what I want to do with my social medias, where I want to go. If you liked any part of this video, then let me know down in the comments below. Let me know if you liked my makeup as well. If you tried it, send me pictures on Instagram. It's @SimmerGreen_. I'm wishing you a great day, a great winter, a great life, and I'm hit y'all up in the next one. I love ya. Bye. Leave. There's like literally no more video. Like, just go. I won't be mad. Are you still here? Bye.